or while Jarek still prefers like Earth Spirit.
They both
like
play
this.
Rubik, but they play him differently. Yapsor plays more farm heavy, and Jarek's will be middle.
Right.
So
right.
they definitely do have like a way different play style, but they're both more greedy than other ones too. I would say Yapsor is the most greedy for sure. Absolutely, and Jarek's is like kind of greedy, but he's like, hey, you guys can get some farms.
I think Jarek is the kind of guy that wants to like hit the timing with something.
Get the hell out of here, Grant.
So I think Jesus. I think Jarek is like, I need my blink, and then we can do plays. So he goes for the blink, and then he's like kind of done. While Yapsor is like, I need my blink. Oh, I got my blink. Now I'm on my Ags. Oh, you know.
It's the greed versus the teams. You know.
What?
Personally, I'm a big fan of the greedy supports. I love Yapsor's playstyle. It is reflective of my own. Homie get what homie want. He knows his importance.
Yeah, but that's where kind of secret strength and weaknesses in a way, I think, sometimes. Because Yapsor takes up so much farm, like mid one, ace. And even Fata doesn't get like the farm they maybe need sometimes because of it. So it can be a two-edged sword or whatever
Yes,
you
the
say.
double-edged sword. Well, how about we head on over to the war room with Grand.
Hello.
Rich Gang, as it were. What is Rich Gang, can I ask?
Yeah, it's the Birdman, as well as Slim that own it. Are we in pick?
What the hell?
But yeah, and then, I mean, it's a rap collaboration. They're most prominent members, Rich Homie Quan, as well as Young Thug. But look at this draft.
All right, so we got Rubik and a Earthshaker.
Wait, I think it's swap.
You think it's
swap?
There
you go. Yeah, it is swap. I was gonna say, there's no way Seeker bans Rubik.
Dude, Scriff, look at this guy's knowledge. He knows.
But it's like, it's so obvious. And even Secret banning Earth
Flax
Spirit.
didn't notice it, so it must not be that obvious.
How dare you?
To be fair, I kind of cheated and looked in the table as well. I was just like, what's going on?
Okay.
You know?
All right, so give me two of the most important bans.
Rubik and Earth Spirit and Winter Wyvern. You got three. Sorry.
Okay, my knee just popped in like 4 places.
All right, great job, Grant.
Rubik and who? I stopped listening.
Winter Wyvern.
Winter Wyvern. Okay, finally someone's banning that hero. What a such a first ban hero, first pick, and people are like, nah, I bet we can beat it this time. Oh wait, we didn't.
Nah.
Popsicles.
Earth Spirit got banned as well, which is a big one against OG, I'd say.
Yeah, you
Taking
definitely
away
can't
something.
Earth Spirit, you said?
From Jarex, yes.
That's a good. I think that's a Jarex. I don't think Yapsor plays Earth Spirit, does he? Not that I
Jarex?
recall. No. Yeah. No. Yapsor.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I don't think Jarex has ever.
I think
played
I've seen it play once, maybe, but I'm not even sure.
Yeah, that's one of the definite.
But you saw Night Stalker got picked?
Oh man, this is so thematic. OG usually gets that green hero.
That's the dire side. So we're over here now.
Yes. 5 seconds remaining.
So that's gonna be the safe lane up there. We're gonna. I mean, he's gonna be roaming. We're putting him in the river here.
Yeah.
He's a river walker.
That's a Jarex Night Stalker most likely, or it could actually be.
They're all. It could.
Oh no! Wait! OG pick Nights.
Yeah, it's OG.
Yeah.
So, do you think that Jarex just picks heroes based on his team's colors? Because he used to do Earth Spirit, which was white and green, and that was OG. And now he first picks Night Stalker, which is red and blue. Red and blue.
Why is it red and blue?
Because that's their new logo now. The lesser of the energy. So,
I could use a monster.
Just to wash that thought out.
Which color?
Lion first pick? What in God's name?
Why, that is
this some new patch?
That's nutty.
I mean, Lion has gotten a few strengths. Of course, Hex has been buffed. You can't dispel it as easily anymore. So the Slark pick has been eliminated. Also, the Earth Spike is pretty crazy now, but is it first pick material?
It's the crazy talent 25, right? The range on the Earth Spike.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
You know, one of my favorite line strategies was, this is a long time ago, you put Lion in the safe lane, you give him just safe lane for 6 minutes, he farms up a blink, and then he's technically your safe lane hero, but then he just has a blink dagger. He's good, he ganks around, you have another core, just goes in.
Kills.
Oh my goodness.
He kills someone every 2 minutes.
Some young angel has brought. Think about Lion with that big hand of his. He could easily hold a monster. You know what is? Honestly, Slacks. I always ask about lore. What is up with Lion's giant hand?
What are you talking
about? As well?
He has a giant hand.
He ripped it off of a demon. A demon made him a promise and backed out of it, so he went down to hell and he ripped off his goddamn hand. And then he chopped off his own hand and replaced it with a demon's hand.
But didn't he go to hell, lose his hand?
This guy's going to be roaming over on this lane.
Got the demon hand,
and then brew.
And back to hell again.
That is correct. That's the journey. Bounty Hunter picked up as well. When's the last time you've seen this hero be effective?
S4. I love S4.
This is the puppy era, I believe.
And they are going to give S4 his
Brewmaster.
OG status on the Brewmaster.
Didn't know
Man,
they'll also
put it
play
in the meta.
Brewmaster at some point, quite a bit.
He did, but I think it's S4 has been playing it like the last year or
I
so.
mean, I agree. You should put S4 on it. He's very good at the hero.
But
10
sometimes
seconds remaining.
maybe mix it up. They did yesterday. What was that? They did some weird mix up in there.
Yeah, it
Their
was
lineup. What was it?
Brewmaster safe lane or something.
yeah, it was-
horrific.
wait.
I'm not sure that was OG though.
I forgot. I thought it was.
I don't.
But the
Well, you're the
second
host.
game, they played like Terrorblade safe lane on Resto.
That's what it was.
and
It was
what-
the Terrorblade swap, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Because I
who
was
did
like,
they
I
have in
think it's
mid?
gonna go in the other lane, and then Shiver's like, no tail's gonna play it. She was wrong.
Yeah.
Don't listen to other people, kids. That's what I'm learning. Conformity isn't good.
Dazzle ban
Typical.
from Secret.
What is it? Dazzle.
Dazzle.
Interesting.
For me.
Dazzle.
Why would you ban a Dazzle?
Because it's Fly.
Oh,
He likes Dazzle.
That
He
makes
does
sense. There you go.
And a puck ban as well. Fairy Dragon. Here's a fun piece of lore. Did you know that the new hero Fairy and Puck are like bitter rivals that hate each other?
Dark Willow.
Yeah, one's a dude or something ish, and one's a chick ish.
What?
They hate each other. They
Puck is gender neutral.
he's gender neutral ish. That's what I said.
What
I
do you
put-
mean?
He is gender neutral.
Ish.
It's a fact.
He
It's not
is
ish.
gender neutral.
Take away the ish. There you go.
All right, whatever. Jeez, it's 2000.
So Bounty Hunter. We've been seeing a little bit more of this hero. It doesn't it like
Look,
it's kind of weak in the laning phase, right? I guess it's like the biggest weakness, but
Is it like the roamer, the 4?
yeah, it's the roamer.
But what was it? Was it last patch or the patch before? But Puppy liked it a lot, and then starting with the PMS, which is now removed, so you can't really do that.
But I
And
guess
then
it's also
harassing.
good. It's good that you can't get
Yeah.
PMS because now he can harass people a lot
for sure.
better. So
It's like a trade-off. So I think it still kind of works. But what Puppy did with it was that he would just like go to offlane and harass if it was
Yeah.
a weak lane, right?
I think last time we saw it was I mean at the Dota Pit Minor SG played. That's when they beat Immortals ever, and they said they were gonna get last day pick, and I was like Bounty Hunter, and then they did that. They went to the safe lane, harassed, then he just went middle. If you snowball at that hero, I mean obviously better than snowballing with any other hero.
Also, at the what was it? The PGL minor, I think Immortals played it
Seconds remaining.
solo offlane, was it?
I think that was
And then like as a core.
that was super weird. Did
And
they
then they
win?
just ran at.
I actually forgot.
They actually ran at secret and did it to secret
Damn.
and killed them.
So maybe they're gonna take a page out of that book.
We'll see.
Storm Spirit banned out. Very interesting. We did see that Storm Spirit with the new Ka or whatever.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Okay. Yeah, it's a good mid one hero. The new Kaya, and
Kaya.
especially if you get the arcane rune. It's we saw yesterday. It's
remaining.
You
pretty
just don't
ridiculous.
lose man unless
Yeah.
you jump more than like 40 yards.
You gain mana jump.
Yeah, looking like John Elway tossing the rock there.
That's true. Colorado represent.
Let's
What?
go.
What was it you suggested? It's like the
The refresher shot.
no, the Kaya
Refresher Shard Storm. Wow, he can really fly.
Kaya Yasha Senj.
That's
was it?
right.
The KYS.
The Artificer's Blade. New lore coming
Artificer's
out.
Blade.
What would you call it? What did you say?
I said the Artificer's Blade, the mythical helm that.
No, don't you Sanya Yasha? You know,
Yeah,
is it Kaya Sanya Yasha, or is it Kaya Yasha Senj?
the Artificer's Blade.
No.
When all three are brought together, the blade that pierced Juggernaut's helm by
Centaur.
Sven, wielded by Sven.
Ooh.
Shut up, nerd.
I'll kill you.
All right, so that's going to be a Radiant Secret Centaur. So guess we know who's going to, we assume offlane, right?
Yes, that's for right.
Does Team Secret
Not
just?
S4
Which-
Secret.
remaining.
Oh yeah.
Do they just not give a hoot?
Pada.
What is
Why
this?
do I keep mixing them up?
5 seconds.
Whatever.
I don't know.
remaining.
Yeah, I am too. Don't worry. I don't know. I hate his name. Penguin? Or what? Like the name he's been using in game? Fada?
Oh yeah, penguin.
Penguin? Like,
Fada?
bro, you ain't no penguin.
Maybe he's like that awkward penguin meme, you know?
Like Pingu.
Pengu? I love Pengu.
Who's Pengu?
Wait, what?
Who's
How old are you?
Pengu? Damn, dog.
I'm 12.
You haven't lived.
No, who is Pengu for real?
You haven't lived. Pengu is
Like an
a
old cartoon. I think it's French. Or
he's a claymation penguin that got into a whole heap of trouble.
He's cool though.
Was it like self-induced trouble? Oh, that's a disruptor.
Kinda it was.
Kinda, yeah. Pengu.
Well, maybe he should grow up. I don't know.
It reminds me of you were on a children's cartoon. You would be a Pengu.
Wait,
So
okay.
why the disruptor here, Grant? You think?
10 seconds
Yeah, give me a sec. I'm
remaining.
trying to do this math in my head. Here.
It's like, why the
disruptor in the
disruptor?
bottom here.
It is an interesting
5
pick.
seconds
Typically, you'll see that Disruptor paired up with somebody like Bounty Hunter, but Disruptor, you know, they have so many different ways to get out with the Centaur ult now, and we did see that Centaur ult with Agnum Scepter and Refresher.
Juggernaut.
Great way to catch somebody, you know?
Yeah.
Great way to make sure that they don't
Kinda
run
like
away.
the Juggernaut counter picking that though. You can just blade spin or whatever.
In a way,
Not get
Disruptor.
glimpse,
Sometimes people say Dota's rock paper scissors. I feel like
5
sometimes
seconds
Juggernaut
remaining.
and Disruptor, it's not that easy. Disruptor, if he gets
Yeah.
the jump on Juggernaut, he can very heavily
Okay, are you
screw him
done?
up.
The real Disruptor with Night Stalker is so good, right? You get Night Vision,
Yeah.
Night Vision plus Disruptor send back. Like the 4 to 8 minute mark, you can rack up like 10 to 15 kills if you're playing that well.
Sure,
crazy.
sure. But that's assuming that your Night Stalker is doing well enough to be able to be hunting
Which he
people
was last
down.
game.
All right,
Last time. Yeah.
sure. Back up your statements.
No,
with
I see a
predictions.
point. I was more thinking about who do you want to like lock down with the ultimate, you know? There's
Yeah.
no like puck. Or
That's true.
Sure.
something, you know?
And I guess
But you're right.
That's why. And did you say that Juggernaut just spins out of glimpse?
Sure.
One of the few people who can actually get away from that. It's nice.
Right. But then again, Disruptor can just wait until after he spins and then glimpse him after, right?
Yeah.
True. Unless he's speedy with the Sanj and Yasha phase boots and Kaya.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The Artificer's
Yes, sir.
Blade. Do you think they'll ever actually make that, Slacks, honestly?
Yeah. The Artificer's Blade.
Yeah.
I do. It is in the lore,
I mean,
simply awaiting, much like many other things were in the lore from the Juggernaut Arcana voice pack, which they did not release until those things were brought into the game,
Right.
Like Samoa Joe.
Lifestealer
like
coming up.
Samoa Joe.
Or OG.
Confirmed. Lifestealer, nice pickup there. Interested in what his vessel shall be. Night Stalker is an okay way person to jump
So
into.
we'll toss him. He'll be down here in the
10
bottom as
seconds
well.
remaining.
Yeah, so they saved their mid pick for the last, same as Secret.
5
We
seconds
assume.
remaining.
Yes.
Until they do something nutty.
It could be.
Centaur middle.
So what's left? What's kind of left for OG to have a vessel for Lifestealer? Queen is not banned, right?
Sure.
Always
Always a good
Puck's
vessel.
banned, so Queen's
Yeah.
open.
Queen Storm banned.
What about-
Puck banned. No.
Man, it feels like I kind of like Invoker on Team Secret right now. Is it just me? You can say, yeah, it's just me.
Mm-mm.
Call me
I'm
dumb.
not sure.
I
What
don't
else
mind.
could they get? Maybe add a DP for push with Jugger, Healing
Turn
Ward.
to
You know.
ban.
What about Arc Warden?
For Secret?
For anyone.
For anyone?
Now we see only middles left getting
Queen
Arc
gets
Warden. We've been
banned,
seeing a lot of
Called
carry.
it.
I don't know. It could go either way. Is Razor banned out?
No.
No, please don't pick
Do you like Razor now,
He's
though?
so bad.
I think
I-
he's not in the
I don't
right
hate
place.
him.
10 seconds remaining.
I think he's decent versus.
What do you build?
I think he's decent for OG.
5
I don't know. You
seconds
just go
remaining.
phase boot, Sanj and Yasha, Hurricane Pike. So I don't know.
Nobody hates him. He's just we don't want to hang out with him.
Yeah.
You know? He's just the kind of guy.
Party pooper.
He's a party pooper.
He brings the thunder and lightning to your house. You don't.
You ever heard
Hey,
his
who's
voice
gonna-
lines?
Who's gonna bring the? Who's
There
gonna
you
bring
go,
the
Grant.
strobe lights? Oh,
Invoke
we
your
got
band.
Razor, Kerpow.
Tinker.
Invoker band. Good shit.
Okay.
Tinker.
Come on,
We've seen
Tinker
some
pick.
Tinker before.
Is that the vessel for Lifestealer? Just bringing him to different lanes to farm?
Yeah, it's just a taxi, just a TP, drop off Lifestealer and go home. He's an Uber driver.
10 seconds remaining.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Wouldn't that be cool?
Like if that was actually a
5
If you opened up
seconds.
Uber and there was a
Support.
Lifestealer?
support
Hey there.
Tinker gets BOTs and just
Dude,
Lifestealer.
I've been dreaming of support Tinker. You can go refill the bottle and just TP in and heal people up and get the hell out.
Support
You may now
Tinker.
select
Yeah.
your
How do you
Oh,
get past the
AM.
laning phase?
You know,
Wait,
you
so-
just jungle.
Jugger mid,
Anti-mage.
Anti-mate.
AM.
That's crazy. So
Where's
you-
AM mid?
Who's it going against? Tinker.
Wait a minute.
I think it's Jug. It's
Wait
gonna be-
a minute. I've seen this before and I'm going to make a crazy prediction.
Wait a.
I'm going to say it's a lion mid.
Well, no one cares.
Japser is playing line.
I'm going to say it's a lion mid.
Whoa.
Because
Hey, if
I've
it's
seen
playing
this
AM,
before. This is
It's
the
Jugger mid.
classic.
Good. I swapped it up on
Alright.
the thing.
Yeah, it's Jugger mid.
Swapped it up. This is an
No
SCA
Tinker?
classic. Juggernaut versus Tinker, Juggernaut versus Invoker is a super SCA classic. So nice to see that. I like Secret's draft. It's kind of greedy, but then you also have a Lion
It feels
Bounty Hunter.
a little weird though, because they picked this AM last pick with when they have like
10
fight
seconds
before that with the
remaining.
bounty and everything, right?
But I mean, you just build his forward there.
All right. Let's go.
Secret for me.
Secret for the grand.
Yeah, I like the AM against Tinker and stuff, so I'll go with Secret.
Look at that.
Secret
Bounty set.
as well. You know, I gotta say, I'm not feeling the Brewmaster this game. I don't think they'll get off the ground, so I'm gonna have to go with Team Secret as well. Ladies and gentlemen, could it be the Caster's Curse, or has this kooky bunch of cacophony of carnage got a Owen and Fog?
Excellent job there, Slacks.
Thank you very much, Stacks. Indeed. Here we go. Second series of the day, everybody. We have Secret versus OG. The panel all siding with Secret on this one, but kind of when we were talking through this, you thought there was some elements of Secret Draft that sort of left them behind what OG had?
They don't have much team fight at all, actually. They need to run as 4 units with the anti-mage, but they do have AM versus Tinker matchup, which is incredibly good. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not completely sold on Secret.
Okay.
Like, they first two, Bounty Hunter, Lion, but we'll see.
See what they can do. Yeah, they must have a lot of faith in the Lion pick, something that not every team is super hot on. The same thing to be said about the Bounty.
Yeah.
But they open with it, because Puppy's going to do what Puppy's going to do. We see this every single patch, you know. Secret and Puppy in particular, he likes to draft in his own way that he sort of just ignores what everyone else does. And it works sometimes.
It's hard to go against an AM as well. Sure, like they have Silence on Night Stalker and they have Disruptor Catch, but they have no Disable. Like there's actually 0 stun on the side of OG, besides just like Fear and the Crippling Fear from Night Stalker and the Static Storm from Disruptor. So AM looks like he could have a pretty free game to go completely out of control here. It's just, can they take the fights versus OG to make the space versus the AM? It's going to be like AM versus Tinker late game, and if Lifestealer's very farmed, he can actually be able to deal pretty well versus an AM if he gets like Abyssal and stuff to have that extra lockdown. We'll see. We'll see if Secret can actually make it work. It can definitely go both ways as the AM versus Tinker matchup. Let's see. Night Stalker's been winning also. I want to say the vast majority of the game here.
Oh.
In a lot of trouble here. Probably with the body block.
I mean, he's surely dead unless Spike can do something amazing to save his life. S4 tried to go for the slow. It's not going to work. Yapstor claims first blood.
Start for Secret. That's what they need. So they can take those fights. And yeah, Yapstor gets it. So he gets boots. Lovely. Dream as a lion, since you are a very slow hero.
Stepping out a bit too far. Yeah. And it felt like he'd seen them and he sort of hung around a little longer than he needed to be.
So OG looks to be putting some kind of like aggro duel-ish, duel and a half, maybe like Disruptor playing around mid and bottom, and left for Lifestealer in the 1v1 versus
I love it when I see that. These new TPs, the whole TP to a lane, and Jerax cancels mid-1. He's going to have to use his own TP though, if people do turn on him. But it buys a bit of time when mid-1 is going to have to take the walk to lane. But the waves to do is, he's going to be there for the first wave. Of course, there won't be any block though for the side of Secret, so OG do have that superior position at the first wave.
No-tail blocked a little bit too hard though. He blocked it into his tower, and now the creep actually will get taken by the tower.
With that in mind, I mean, yeah, this creep wave is not going to be far away from mid-1 at all. He'll be able to pull it back towards him. Quite a cute little place with the cancelled TP.
Bottom lane again, S4.
He's
gonna have a really rough one down here.
Alright, S4, we need to talk. The second time he's down.
Oh boy.
We saw Ghosty the other day play a Brew, and he had a tough time. It really seems like this is a hero that you go up against the wrong tri-lane and you get absolutely trashed.
Ghostic and Kizu both had really struggling times on the Brewmaster, but we'll see what they can make do with it. I mean, it's really tough versus an AM game when you're giving up these many, like 2 kills already versus an AM lineup with a Bounty Hunter. I mean, it's still very early, but not the great start that OG really needs in this game to take those fights versus an AM. Because AM versus Tinker, I'll probably be reiterating that one over and over again. It's pretty AM one-sided until Tinker starts getting like hacks and whatever, but that's way down the line.
Have we seen much no-tail Tinker? Like, how do we rate the no-tail Tinker? I feel like that's a matchup that it doesn't strike me as a no-tail hero, but I'm ready to see what he can do with it. So far, so good luck, but it looks like it. Well, I say that he is slightly behind on CS. He's still getting something, but mid-1's having a slight favour. Bottom lane again. I mean, they're not going to get the kill, but he's out of mana, and this man without no mana is not going to be able to do what he wants to do against the AM. He can't make him miss those hits with the Drunken Haze because of this constant suck that comes out from Yapsor and the burn from Ace.
Yeah, he's gonna.
He does nothing.
He's just gonna be like this XP soaker.
Yeah,
that's pretty much it. And top lane, similar with Fada though. Fada's not dying, but he can be at risk of dying. Let's see. It's gonna be a lot up to what Jerax can do in these night times to secure OG's early game.
Mid lane. Pretty even at the moment, as it seems. Between the two. Bottom lane, S4. Get a bit more aggressive, and I mean, at least with the mana low, it takes a little less damage from the AM.
Yeah.
But it's just constant zone. He just managed to find level 3. It's not that bad.
Yeah, he's got the brawler. Oh, the glimpse onto Fada. Can they close the distance for the open moves they can? Fada is looking very dead here, and S4 is fine bottom.
Proven to be scary for each side's offlaner. S4 sounds back up. Puppy's got eyes on it. And as soon as S4 looks to come back in, Puppy will try and zone him out. Does have the Drunken Haze to stop Puppy's harassment.
I'm just gonna keep looking at the mid for a while. Did mid one have boots yet? No, now he's put them into his quick buy. So that'll be the big threat. Once he gets boots, he'll tell us to watch his positioning and watch his health. Jarex running around looking for the bounty runes. Gonna be hitting 4 minutes. He's looking for Fada as well, just to keep that pressure onto the Centaur. Can't jungle too well since he's so low level still. And it's gonna be 4 minutes soon. So Night Stalker, that's where he becomes the big powerhouse, and we'll probably see him rotating around with Fly at that first night time, since they can cause a lot of damage. As Grant was mentioning, inside of the panel, they can get those easy glimpse pickoffs with that extra night vision. S4 getting bullied, loses his bounty rune to Yapstor. Look at Fada's positioning here in the mid lane. He's trying to go for No-Tail in some trouble here, getting run down by the spin. And with Yapstor there, they just give it to mid one. They don't even need to help.
I was going to say, they didn't even need the other two there. Mid one's going to be like, what are you doing stealing my XP, boys? He had that one solo all along. And it gets scary though. Once mid one hits the 6, it's a tricky lane for him.
Look at, I mean, Fada's just bottom now. He's just like, yeah, top lane's impossible versus Lifestealer. If he gets glimpsed at any point versus Nyx in the lane, he's just dead. 4 now, trying to jungle. They're surrounding him too. There's some nice movement coming out from Secret.
He is gonzo, absolutely. Going for that camp. He saw Fada was there, right, didn't he?
I don't think he didn't know that Yapstor was there in Viz though.
Okay, so. Okay, fair enough, fair enough.
But yeah, that's a crazy rotation from Fada, and it's successful. And now mid, they're looking to go for this as well. Are they gonna be able to close the gap for this stun? They're trying to. So with the boots fast enough to get away, and they have Disruptor TPing in as well as Night Stalker.
Oh, looking for the catch, but yeah, doesn't quite have the range to glimpse. Jerax leading forward. Fada is low. Fada will be chased down. He's got the stun.
Huh. You see how Fly TP'd in, but it actually put him behind the trees in that mid tower, so he wasn't able to actually get in a good position for the glimpse. And yeah, now they missed a kill because of it. Those new trees in the mid lane really just messed with him. It like, pushed him upwards. It was really weird to see.
Puppy, eyes on Fly. Blocking him up, knows that Fly is going to be potentially looking for that 6-minute bounty steal.
Mid one's on his way over there. It's level 5, doesn't have the Omni Slash just yet, but Puppy trying to get in front of him to get the body block. Slow with the Orb of Venom, Glimpse comes out, and mid one the gap. There's no boots on this Disruptor. Should be able to get this kill here.
Just
in the meanwhile,
and No-Tail does manage to find Yapstor, but it's one getting the solo kills. Like mid one had hit 6 off the back of that. Oh! That will give him the level 6. He knows he needs to bring Rezo down a bit with Puppy, and an Omni Slash. Mid one can turn around, and they invest this. He does the crit is out. Mid one gets the double kill. No-Tail does turn up and is able to switch around the glory though. OG burst down the jug. But this is interesting turn of events. I mean, it looked great for mid one, picking up a double kill, getting the kill onto Rezo, but then No-Tail's there.
It's a safe lane Lifestealer who's had full free farm and like uncontested level, so it's a very high experience kill.
Yeah, I mean, overall, I'm just looking at this game and I'm looking at the Sam and I'm saying that's a massive problem already. Ace is just having free farm, and we've seen it over the games the Secret have played. Ace is just an absolute solid rock. If he gets the farm at the start, this guy, he's not going to mess up.
No. He's already got the first finished up on the curve. Demon Edge is queued up as well, so rushing for that Battle Fury as expected. This time he does have the boots. We see that he didn't get boots to mid lane.
Oh, look at Puppy as well. Enough slow and control to bring him down with the Blade Fury. No-Tail has gone.
This is a problem for OG. They can't be hemorrhaging these many kills this early on.
Fada. Spot a bother, but he will get up to the high ground. They haven't quite got vision for the control. They did the void. Moving in, diving deep, and they will claim it. Just a double edge out. Puppy tries to come in, but in fact, he's not got mana for Invis. They just kill him as well. OG take a couple.
Nicely done. There you go.
Not quite sure what the plan was there from Papas.
Don't think he saw Rezo just run through the tower there.
Crazy stuff going on in this game so far, and indeed talking about Rezo, he's up there at the top, but definitely that issue being that AM, once he has the Battle Fury, is going to be on another level in rating farm in comparison to this last killer.
And like we said, they have no stuns for him. They've got the silences from the Night Stalker and Disruptor, but besides that, that's it. That is literally their only ways to be able to lock him down. But once Ace has Manta, he's pretty impossible to actually kill for them. Trying to get in front of S4 to get that Invis rune, but Dave bottom. Be giving some harassment to Fly. How's our levels doing? Supports, 3 Bounty Hunter, 4 Night Stalker, 4 Disruptor, and 4 Lion. Fada is the one who's really suffering, and he's going to just take the mid lane now, and it looks like mid one's going to roam and try to make the space for him. But as I say that, mid lane, looks like they're trying to get a glimpse, unable to get the range.
Top. And Rezo, he's in trouble. Mid one's got the Omnisat, and he'll just pop it. Rezo taken out as the mid one making these moves around the map. He's been incredibly mobile.
And they saw that too with the ward that they have on the high ground. Underestimating the chase potential from the Juggernaut plus Bounty Hunter combo.
Misplays in deep Puppy.
Yeah.
Jerax. One else in the neighborhood will go for him. Mid lane, no tail. 100 to the roll to that recipe. Still needs a bit of time before the bots are out. Feels the sentry is there. Slaps into Puppy.
Dire's top tower is
Looking
under
for
attack.
Fly and bottom. Fada positioned on the side here.
Hasn't got the Stampede yet. Top lane, Resolution looks to return to farming. Notice the save when that only slash is there, but bottom lane, there's the jump. Instant glimpse on Fada. Very nicely done from Fly. Make sure that the stomp is not there to hold him down.
Fada's not getting a whole lot on the Centaur. He's trying to set up for these kills, but they really need him to get the Blink Dagger. It's going to be a very, very long time before he can get that one. They need it to get those set up, pick off to close the distance, but at this point in time, it is OG to stop dying a lot just by getting ran at.
Fly. We'll take the bounty.
Top right now, yeah, so it does get picked off, but the neutral clap actually denies the kill from OG.
Oh, mid one's going to get Jerax by looking at it in return.
But mid one's going to go down here.
Should, I mean, is he?
No.
He is. Nearly does it with the stick charges and the healing ward, and not quite enough to keep him up.
It's a dream kill for No-Tail.
It is No-Tail. He's done that a couple of times, head up top and managed to find mid one after mid one finds a kill or two.
Yeah, that would have been a big win there for OG if the neutral clip hadn't denied the Yapster. It's still a win, but even larger.
Ready to go with the clap and the Primal Split. Yapster's going to turn up. Not really a lot he can do to keep it off. Oh, maybe the stun actually. That is enough.
Is enough.
Stops the damage coming out from the other two Brewlings. Yapstor is now going to be chased himself, and we're moving in deep, wanting to punish the Lion, but it looks like he's not going to have enough control. Has to get the Earth one out of there as the set already runs out. Glimpse onto mid one, but you can't do that to a Jug stun. He's got the Blade Fury, runs down Fly, and an easy kill for Jug.
Mid one playing it hyper aggressive. I'd like to see that when especially since he's playing with an anti-mage. He just needs to make the space. And
11-minute Battle Fury.
With boots this time, not treads.
Not
just
treads.
ground boots, but that's
and a
still
stout kill.
Timing. And a stout kill.
And that TP.
And he's got a triple stack right next to him as well. So that's lovely.
They've got to do something about this AM before it's too late. They really do.
Yeah, they just don't have catch for him though. They need Disruptor 6. And he's still only level 4. Night Stalker as well, only level 4. It's really a problem for them. They've got no good ways to catch this guy. He even buys the extra Quelling Blade on top of the battle.
Efficiency to the max.
Just straight farm. He knows he doesn't need to fight. His teammates are going to try to make the space for him until he gets that match.
Oh, mid one's got on this flash. Straight in onto Jerax. Bam!
Mid one.
I mean, he
8 and 2.
So 8 and 2. Is that,
Yes,
is that
8 kills.
8 kills on this mid jump? And top lane, Secret. They're just only going to go and find another. The finger from Yapstor to bring Resolution to his demise.
All right, they're moving really well around the map.
They're gaming.
They're making so much space for this anti-mage, and he's just absolutely free farming. How's our bounty hunter doing? Almost level 5. He's got arcane boots finished as well. Dream star for Secret. Boots of travel now finished on No-Tail. You can start that march machine spam, defend those tier 1 towers.
I mean, it feels just like such a hard game for Rezo as well. I mean, sure, he's got the rage, there's a lot of magical, but that's the problem. There's almost too much magical in terms of stuns. He can rage off, you know, for sort of the first stun, but Secret, they have more than enough resources to hold back and, you know, hit back with a disable after the rage is worn out.
Yeah, they keep getting they even get like the instant disable, the Hex. Just instant disable him, and then they have the follow-up. The scouting information by Puppy has been excellent this game. 1-1 and 8. He's been giving them so much information around the map.
Well, Mid-one's there. Nesport got the Primus, but this is a level 10 jug. Mid-one's pretty big at this stage. It's hard. I mean, the two of them can try for it, but there's backup. Yapsor's there behind Mid-one. If OG go for this play, they're going to try for it nonetheless. They're going with the silence play. Instant Hex from Yapsor, making sure that the Primus pick doesn't come out straight away. Mid-one now looks to turn. Fly just turn up. OG, they've got the numbers. A short glimpse onto Yapsor. But Yapsor, he's fine. OG cannot dive this tower, especially with the TP coming in from Puppey. They just have to back away, and they can't get away with that play onto Mid-one that they were desperately hoping for.
OG needed this fly there a little bit earlier, but Secret actually threw a scan out, and they knew that gank was coming on the side there.
But this, you know, they're all down bottom, OG. Secret, they've got Ace in the mid lane, they've got Fada in the top lane. Resolution, he's just going for a bit of cross-country walking across the map. He's fallen behind. They'll look for Puppey. They need to get kills out of this. OG are putting so much pressure on this bottom lane. They have to find something out of it. Can they actually do so? Everyone's already got the healing ward out. They'll get the static storm through. Stampede's pop. Puppey gets back to safety, but they have trapped Mid-one. They get the big jug kill. They do get Yapsor as well, and suddenly the time and patience from OG on this bottom lane pays off. They get 2 kills, one of them being a big one, and they'll get the tier 1 tower as well.
They have to be this aggressive. They have a timer on their back for sure today, so they have to try to claim as many towers as possible, get themselves a big advantage to be able to deal with him. But Ace zooming up that net worth. 7,000, full 1,000 over the Lifestealer. And Mid-one, like we said, he was doing incredibly well.
That's, as I said, No-Tail's Pride Tinker. I was going to say, I don't think I've ever seen him play it. He's played it, what, back in 2013? That was before I was even born. That was a long time ago. He lost an RV with it, but he did beat EG. So No-Tail's Tinker over NA, as the stats would say.
Rezo here, they've got this done. The silence comes out, there's no finger from Yapsor. They don't have the extra burst damage for him.
Rezo's feeling very low. His Mid-one chases him with a blade through. It might just be enough. One more hit will do it. This is a double kill for Mid-one. Can they bring him down in return? He has the healing ward out. Nice micro keeping away from Jerax. Jerax does still get the silence through. He's chasing down. Fada's there as well. They'll turn towards Jerax. Mid-one and Fada both relatively low, but Mid-one, he has the blade through. Back up. He's trying to man up against this. Fada comes in with a 2-man who-stop. Triple kill for Mid-one. He's taken down a third, but he will go down in return. No-Tail gets the kill with the rockets. Both teams stepping it up, but it's all this fighting. Ace is not seeing any part of it.
Yeah.
So even though OG are finding the trades, is it actually helping them win the game? Is it doing anything about the anti-mage problem? And the resounding answer is just a big flat no. Ace is loving life right now.
Yeah, No-Tail gets some nice kills coming out. He's gonna have an early blink, but Resolution just keeps getting punished. 3 and 4 on the safe lane like here.
Ace, I mean, Ace is trying to kill.
Static Storm.
No, Stampy's back up. And in fact, Puppey should get away as well. Pods down the track, Secret do get away with it. A little bit on the edge there. Looked like Rezo was about to sort of shut off Ace's breathe the first time Ace turns up to a fight and he nearly loses his life. But it pays off, and we'll see it again down here. Getting this Rezo kill, absolutely massive, being able to punish him whilst that rage is down. And then, as you said, overall, No-Tail just to get the kills, but a sweet little back hit. Look at this healing ward. He gets it out for a little bit, tries to keep it away from Jerax, just enough to keep him up. And this double back from Fada is really nice from the tree line as he gets that blink down.
Same thing with No-Tail here on the sideline.
Yeah.
Rearm gets the laser rocket up again. Beautiful stun there by Fada. And secure that kill from Mid-one, but then the clean up from No-Tail. And in the game, as we see not on the replay, OG is able to claim that mid tier 1 tower. So very important for them. They have to get a sizable advantage, but they're 2K behind versus an AM lineup. It's looking really tough. They have to be able to use this Infest bomb to its maximum to find this.
I mean, Ace just the dream kill, but it's also a pretty damn hard kill.
They need the light. They need the Night Stalker silence. They do see him farming the lane. They have darkness as well if they want to pop it.
They cut these two. Yeah, they
blinks into him.
Oh, they can. Yeah, with that sort of blink, they can have a jab up. Fada comes in with a who-stomp. Does that buy enough time? It does. Ace. Oh, the glimpse. Fly. Saving the day for OG. Gets them that big old kill. They get Yapsor as well. Some PogChamp plays from Fly there. He spams out the well played and deservedly so. He's feeling that one. That's a big kill.
Yeah. Very excellent job there. So with the Tinker, what they have to do on OG is they pretty much have to force the lanes out at all times with the March, and then it's hunting mode. That's what they just need to be able to use this Infest with the Night Stalker or the Disruptor ultimate to look for this anti-mage. So it's a lot of pressure on No-Tail to not get ganked in the side lanes when he is doing this though.
He's playing smart, Nito.
Look at his itemization, too. He's going straight for a hex.
Oh, that is dirty.
Because they have, like we said, they have no real lockdown. They only have the 2 times for that AM.
Oh, fly.
Oh boy.
Rest in peace, he jumps under the stampede, but a quick slap from S4. Jumps him down. S4 popping the primal split. They're going to turn towards Sparta. They have the open wound. Sparta looking for the TP out, but the boulder flying in the way of his face.
Good done.
The horseman gets crushed down, and they're trying to see if they can get more. Puppy's already out of there with the invis. Mid one's going to turn up to the fight. He's got the Manta. You take the tower, OG. This is a hard kill though. The Jump. He gets that Blade Fury off. Oh, he's in trouble. He does get it off.
He's got Manta. He's able to remove that. Quick silence from the Night Stalker.
Too slippery for OG, but OG, they're getting the objectives, and this is exactly what they need to do. They have to keep the pressure on. This game is on a bit of a timer against the AM. Sure, they have the Tinker to hold on the high ground, draw it out to the later portions, but this AM is just going to become more and more of a threat as the game goes on.
If Tinker has a very good game, he can be a pretty good hero versus AM. If he gets that hex at a good timing, there is that, you know, that great lockdown that comes out from it. But it still will be tough. He has to do it more. They have to keep that aggression up. They have to be able to make sure that AM doesn't get Roshan too, especially. So just keeping those lanes pushed out is super important. Puppy. They're watching stuff.
This is great. 19 minutes, and that's what we want to see from these two sides.
32 kills in 19 minutes.
A lot of brawling.
Yeah. In an AM lineup, you don't really expect to see that too much.
So nearly the Desolator.
Mid one, look at this Ganking build. Going for a Blink Dagger. He's trying to find people. Yeah,
12
and 4.
0. This man is too good for assists. He only gets the kills.
Jarek's now.
He's going for it. They got Ace down Sparta there as well. Jarek's ripped apart by the blazing finger.
Yeah, so that's not Fade Bolt. That's Finger. That's got a long cooldown there.
Those kills secures. A little bit of a fetish for Yapzor. He loves them. There's that Desto. Rest in peace, Courier. Takes the smoke to its grave.
Oh, I thought you were saying it was the Desto.
It wasn't the Desto. No, the Desto was already out. Puppy though. Hey. No tail. He's ready. He buys dust. This is a prepared man, and it pays off.
No-Tail's doing very well this game. After the laning phase, which looked a little bit questionable because he got killed once or twice by the Jug.
Cause buying dust in 27.
Ace
that's amazing.
Gets caught out here. There's an Infest coming out too. They're gonna kill me easily. OG with some very quick movement around the map.
OG. Oh dear for Secret. OG. Making some huge plays, getting some huge pickups, and again, No-Tail has been. This is a really nice Tinker performance. We said we haven't seen it much, but he's coming into this game, and if he continues to play like this, it's going to throw a huge spanner in the works for Secret. His farm is pretty much on par with this AM that got a Battle Fury at 11 minutes in. Mid lane, No-Tail in character there. They pick off the Centaur Warrunner. And this No-Tail team, it might be a bit of a sleeper pick. You know, I don't think Secret would have expected this one, but it's come in and it's striking at them hard. Puppy. Fly. I want to go on it though. The rest of Secret are up in the top lane. Two of them dead. Lane No-Tail and S4 coming in for the push. Fortification comes out for 21 minutes in. They're finishing CIS up this down. Mid lane Puppy's been caught. The 3 of OG move in. Fly spams the well played. They pick up another. OG, they are turning up the heat.
Yeah, they're taking bottom tower too now. Gets claimed. And we saw during like this a couple of minutes ago, 3 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Fly doing this really important warding. Putting these deep wards closer to the base, you're always able to see where AM is blinking to, so you can set up for those type of kills. We do see those 2 wards coming out toward the top side of the map from OG. And now, yeah, taking another tier 2. They're really closing the map on this anti-mage. No-Tail continuing to de-push as best he can.
On this tier 3, nice blink dodge from S4. Jukes out the Houston from Fada. Bond moving forward with the Blade Fury, trying to shut them down. There'll be the glimpse of the Fada, taking him to the sidelines. Resolution opens up onto him, forcing Fada to pop the Stampede. Dealing wards out, Secret will hold. G4 slightly back, No-Tail's in, spamming the march on this bottom lane. See how much OG want to stick around for this. No-Tail is going to head up to the top lane. Provide some sort of an answer to Ace's push. Ace jumping forward, saying, No-Tail, you back away, son.
No-Tail's 900 gold away from the hex. Really nice for those catches.
Down bottom, Rezo goes in with the rage. Gets a bit of damage onto the tower. Moves in, will look to move out. Nice Infest dodge off the stun from Yap. Gets him out safely with the creep wave. Secret, finding it very hard to bite into this. Quick dust to make sure the Puppy wasn't hot on the trail.
Ace is being forced to queue up a BKB after the Manta. Even though there's not those crazy amount of disables, just the silences are too much for him to handle. Static Storm is one of the better ones because, you know, you can't Manta off Static Storm, you're still stuck inside of it, and I mean, Hex...
He's got to have it against that early hit, that Hex Rush Tinker. You really do.
Absolutely.
Invisibility.
Because the game is not going to get fun to play for the split pushing AM once that Hex is online. Sure, I mean, with the Hex, can you still chain burst down at this stage with the mana pool on one trip out from the base? Do you think Dota on his own?
He can't do it by himself, no.
He can't do it by himself.
No, I am
still not enough damage.
Yeah, they need some help to move.
They need a stack. But it is an insane.
Yes.
And of course they've got Reza. It's very easy to pick him up across the map, take him back to base, and take him out to the AM.
Yep. With Infest, they can even just infest the Tinker, and he can be that
really
that ganker. And you can always, you know, bots on top of the Brewmaster split, which is a really nice little combo that they can do. We'll probably won't see it too much in this game, but it is an option. Here gets taken out. Ace. He has to be careful here. He's going to get glimpsed into the static storm.
Great in. That's a beautiful catch from OG. Manta, indeed, as you said earlier, it ain't going to save you from Static Storm.
He had to go for the Manta dodge there, but either way, there was reinforcements right behind him. The Night Stalker was positioned there with Resolution behind.
That is an AM down for 60 seconds. That is a decent amount of time to have him off the map at this 24 minutes, still relatively early stage of the game.
Yeah, and they're pinging out for the Roche.
Yeah, get an objective. Solar Crest is there on Jerax. It's the perfect time to do so.
Yeah, No-Tail's going to have Hex finished up too. He's going to go purchase it from the side shop in a moment. And with Hyperstone plus Deso, more than enough damage for them to bring this one out. Oh, Secret unable to respond.
24-minute Hex. With this build, it's got to be one of the earlier Hexes we've seen on a Tinker. Very rarely picked up at this stage of the item progression, but absolutely understandable why No-Tail's playing this game.
Yeah. I mean, they don't have the crazy amount of stuff. Here we go. Mages into the hands of Resolution. And this is beautiful for OG. They're not letting Secret actually do much across the map. Fada, I don't think that he's had a very successful movement around the map to get these ganks in the last 10 minutes or so. He just keeps getting picked off. The vision superiority from OG, these deep wards. The deep ward they have bottom now too. They're going to see the rotation coming out. And now they're going for mid. They're smoked up. Yapsor might be the one to bite the bullet here. He has to be very careful.
I mean, that is the thing as well. They're talking about Fada. That is a pretty good global answer to the Hex jump, isn't it? From No-Tail. You see your aim get caught. The Hex should find time to get away, but up top, till that point in time, Ace is going to get jumped. Silenced up, stuck in the tree line. OG do it again. They're catching Ace out.
He used Manta to farm and push the wave out, so didn't have it to remove that darkness. He probably would have been picked off anyway from that night vision, plus the glimpse that would have came out with Static Storm, but...
He's got to be careful. He can't use it aggressively, especially with that.
Yeah.
So many things that he has to be worried of when OG are moving around like this.
Yeah, OG now they still have Static Storm, they have Brewmaster split, and this tier 3, there's no glyph for another 15 seconds or so. This tier 3 should go down here.
Down, Rax exposed, Fada comes in, instant rage from Rezo, looks towards Yapsor, Yapsor's forced back, but the glimpse is there from Fly, the Hex is down at Fada, they haven't got enough damage to quite kill Fada straight away.
Arcane Moon Tinker.
And here comes the push, 26 minutes in, the Rax exposed on the bottom lane, Secret down 2 members. Ace, of course, no intention of popping a buyback at this stage, he has to keep his gold good for any chance of this game, and Secret just have to let this one go on the bottom. Melee Rax fall, the range Rax will stay up as the creep wave has been taken out. Door kicks in, but they get that melee Rax very early on.
Ace, after having this full free farm, 0 and 4, unable to find anything because of OG's rotation. It's finding him.
Oh, Rezo gets forced up, but he kind of says thanks for that one. Fada pops the Stampede. They were trying to catch Rezo out there with that play. Mid one moves into the center of the wall with the Blade Fury. Secret trying to get their team stuck in, but on the high ground, S4's there with the Primal Split, holding back the rest of Secret. So Ace, again, he's getting caught out time and time again. I don't know what's going on. Secret, they're just falling apart. And OG, they're sticking their teeth in. There's mass buybacks coming out from Secret. Mid one leads forward. 3 buybacks coming out from the side of Secret. They have to get someone out of this, but I don't think they're going to get anything at all. OG just walk away out of the base. 9k gold lead just coming out of thin air, and Notel's back in. Jumps in with the Hex. They force back mid one. They do get the stun off S4, but OG, this might just even be game over. Secret are absolutely crumbling.
The huge mana void.
Mana void though from Ace says, shut up OD Pixel. I'm gonna turn this game around. 2 kills for Secret. Yapstor gets the finger. They find the third. They look towards Fly. Mid one moves forward. He's stuck in the kinetic field, but mid lane the bigger kill is looked upon. They're trying to get resolution. They're chasing him down.
Still has Aegis too.
Can they maybe have to kill him twice? There's 3 members down on OG. They're still trying to chase. Mid one will finish off Fly. They've got resolution. They'll bring him down once. Everyone down on OG. They'll look to take him a second time. Instant Hex is there from Yapstor. The mana's gone for Rezo. It's a full team wipe. And what has to be one of the quickest shutdowns of getting a lead in the victory. We saw the 9k gold lead for OG. Triple buybacks from Secret, looking to achieve absolutely nothing. But then Notel, he comes back in, he pokes his head in. OG seem to change their mind, decide that they can attempt for the fight. But Secret just absolutely shut them down.
That was... I don't even know how much damage that was like a 3,500 damage or 4,000 damage mana void.
Wow.
Everybody gets caught out by it. And that's how many buybacks was that?
3 buybacks.
3 buybacks.
And now, I mean, Espo's coming forward. He's out of mana. He's trying to slow down this push. He's got to be careful. Flies back in. Notel on the front of it all. They do look for Yapstor. They will get the Lion. Can they get anything bigger, though? One stampeded away.
He's got Blink Tagger as well. He should be fine on mid one here.
Absolutely crazy stuff. This game is kicking off. 29 minutes. Whew. So what do we got? 45 size being purchased before the 25-minute mark. Okay. Queen of Pain, Boca TA.
And the other 36 by Meepo.
When has a TA picked up a Cypher Vice before 25 minutes? That, I've got to see that again. That must be some crazy stuff. That's now
some snowball, some super snowball game.
Or Eternal Envy game. That's an Envy build if I ever saw one. They probably lost the game.
25 minutes?
If we find out that was Envy.
No, dude, there's no way.
So the Envy farms the 20.
No.
Did Envy get the 25-minute Cypher Vice? I would love it if he did.
OG now. They're trying to go aggressive here again. Yule Scepter finished up on Notail. They're picking up the gem through sight on Jarax here. They're hunting. They want Fada. He's got to be careful. He's got the TP. Did they get the vision for the glimpse?
Oh! Hang on.
Wait, why? He Thunderstrike.
Thunderstrike first.
A misclick.
A misclick.
I mean, that's an absolute miss.
Blame the keyboard, I would. For that one.
I mean, he clicked Thunderstrike, so he definitely could have clicked
He had the time for the spell.
It happens. Come on. It happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
We can't all be perfect.
Cool. I mean, Flash pretty close.
Yeah.
Quite there.
S4. Scouting in the backlines here. Fada in mid one.
There's Team Jarax. S4 indeed. Going in with the primal split. Happy spot by Secret. They try and take this fight once the Bruce Fist done. Mid one blade furious away. Puppy's been caught in the kinetic field, psyched up as well by Notail. They'll take down the bounty hunt. Gone for 54. OG, what can they do with this time? 3 seconds, man down on Secret.
Mid one's Omni Slash bounced the catapults and creeps there. But it was also because S4 had the full information, so they knew he was there and he disabled Fada's Blink Dagger before it could even go in. Ace going for that Lincoln Sphere. Really needs to get some ways to be able to deal with this Hex, but now there's an infested Tinker. They're looking for him.
Run!
Can they find him?
He stepped a step further forward before that Rion. Maybe you would have seen it.
It was daytime, maybe, too.
Yeah, it was very
that
close.
was very scary.
But
okay,
he
switched. He went BKB.
Yeah, BKB. I like that.
I think that's safer.
He needs it. I mean, we see, what, 3 times in a row he's jumped into a static stun.
Yeah.
And that's been pretty much game over for the end. Those fights.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But it's I don't know which way this game's going to go. There's an incredibly fat Jug and AM on the side of Secret, but there's also an incredibly fat Tinker and Lifestealer over the side of OG.
They still have, the thing is that OG has that overglaring team fight. Brewmaster plus Disruptor, and Tinker gives you a lot more team fight too. That's the big difference here. Fada's been struggling to get in. I mean, he's 7,500 net worth on this Centaur when they have a track lineup. They haven't been able to get as many kills as I would think that they want to. But it's still very close, very back and forth.
Insane.
It's a lot about the vision fight here.
Oh, there we go. They do jump in straight away. Ace pops the BKB, turns towards Fly, gets one. Zappy's popped by Fada. They look to chase down Notail. He's then up into the air. They surround, but he gets the blink off. One Notail with the 6 jukes.
Gotta keep
Continue
running.
to chase. The track out. Fly needs to help him out. Again, the Yules, gets himself out. I tell you what, this Yules purchase on Notel has been absolutely brilliant. The glimpses there on Day, he's taken it back, but oh! Mid1 jumps in with the Omni Slash, gets the kill on Notel, turns back towards Fly. Disruptor will fall. Rezo looking towards Mid1, but Mid1's got the healing ward. He's going to try and man up with the break on Lifestealer, bringing him down to half health. Ace being healed up by the healing ward, jumps away from Rezo. Mid1 continues to chase down this Lifestealer. Can they finish him off? They force him forward. He jumps in. Triple kill for Mid1.
The track gold there is going to add up for sure, too. That's like a 4K swing already. Yeah, look at the damage done by Mid1 in that fight there. Fada does pay with his life, but that is a very good fight for them there.
I said, even though Notel does go down, it does take them a lot of effort. This Yules step, this build, Hex into Yules, that is some crazy stuff.
Yeah, the Yules and then the 4-step used by Fly, and as well as the static from the But with that fresh BKB, that 10-second immunity on Ace, they're just able to constantly run at Tinker, and he's unable to do what he wants to do in the fight. He's trying to stay from the back to get the spells off.
Max in trouble for OG on this top lane. Secret, they're in. They'll definitely get half of the top, probably their full step by the looks of it as well. 10 seconds until Notel's back in the game. They claim the rack. Secret get in and get out. Blinks picked up for Yapzor.
Those are the most worth buybacks earlier I think I've ever seen. The triple buyback.
Honestly, I can't believe it turned around as quick as it did because of the back of that. If only OG continued to back off. It was really that decision to go back in. I mean, sure, it's got to be 10. You see a team triple buyback, you know that you're ahead. You're going to want to jump back in and crush them again because you know you can end the game there. But Secret pulling through as they did. Man, that this game is far from over, and now with a 6K gold lead, Team Secret giving OG chilies.
Yeah, OG smoked up. They're looking to play around that ward vision that they have top. That was a huge thing. I mean, I'm just looking at the graph, and it's a vertical draft. Or vertical graph after now Aegis cheese push is up. They're looking to go for it here. Rezo isn't jumping out just yet. He wants to go for the pick off with the infest rather than jumping in the rush, but just yet.
I like that. Take a pick. It's a guaranteed rush. They do have to be careful about this. Secret will take a fight around this pit. Now Stampede.
They're smoked up.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
He's not killing it fast enough. Fada is smoked up. He's going to be able to get the jump. It seems like he's about to blink in.
There's the timing. He jumps in his head's going to go past the pit. Rezo stays back on Roche, but Ace picks him apart on the sidelines. Jarek gets himself across. Roche is still alive. Who's going to get it? Secret are in, but OG get the kill. Rezo picks up the Aegis. Can OG still fight up against this? So Rezo's low on mana. The Manta Spell Illusions whittling it down. Mid1 does pick off the sideline kill onto Notel. Rezo turns, takes down Yapzor, but the chase is continuing. Puppey looking for him. S4's back out of the primal split. Fada holds him back with the Who Stomp. Puppey turning towards him. Mid1's there as well, offering the damage required to bring down this brew. He's got a bit of evasion from the passive, but it's not enough to save him. OG lose 4. Rezo still trying to desperately take this Aegis back to base and safety, but who's chasing him? It's Ace. He cleans up the 2 kills in the pit. He turns up to the top, gets the Aegis out of the hands of Rezo. Everyone's dead on OG. Notel's fighting back, but the instant stun's there onto Rezo. Rezo is down.
Holy crap, Secret actually looking like they got this game. 12K gold lead now. That massive advantage. I mean, the double stun by Fada there was perfect on 2 supports.
Fantastic mana voids from Ace.
Yeah, that was...
He does the maths. He really does do the maths every time.
Fada after, I mean, he heard me. He's like, what? Perfect stuns afterwards.
Notel jumping forward. Buyback will come out from Rezo, but Fada indeed goes straight away onto Notel. Notel falls back. Ace trying to jump forward with the BKB. Turns towards Rezo, but Rezo already pops the rage. Eats down Fada. That's the Centaur gone. Secret out to back out with 1 man down. The Chain Hex is out. They've got the control. Rezo's allowed to rip into this Bounty Hunter, get the puppy kill. The rest of Secret have to back off. Can OG get any sort of catch? Blinks away there from Mid1.
I think Ace got the Manta dodge that time from the glimpse, because it looked like he got glimpsed back in the base, but yeah, Manta dodge comes out. Actually ends up probably saving his life. He does have a cheese, so it might have been, but still, great Manta dodge there, and he recovers the cheese. Who's got the gem? Sorry.
Ace has got the cheese, gem. Who went to the way of Fly.
Okay, so Fly did find it.
Oh, S4 with the flashy new items.
Okay.
Beyond this, I mean, that it absolutely makes sense. It means that he's pretty much guaranteed to get off that primal split in these fights.
I love how it's called Combo Breaker.
And it's true. It really is going to do that.
That is literally what it does.
It's very hard for them to stop him getting off the primal split. buttons.
They got a lot of gold. 11k gold lead now, 10k experience lead. That shift.
Getting crazy. Ags complete for Fada. As long as he gets that off in the fight, it's very hard for OG to sort of orchestrate them as they want to. With the use of the Primal Spectrum Asphalt. Secret can just fight around it, wait it out, and then re-engage the power of mid 1 and X. Very close to Butterfly on anti-mage.
He's very difficult to bring down now. Almost level 25 as well.
And how long will it go with the buyback? So we pretty much clear at the buyback cooldowns now, aren't we?
Yeah, I mean, but now it's OG who used a lot of buybacks.
Yeah. It's back over OG.
They use both Tinker and Lifestealer's buyback, so if they do lose those heroes, they will quickly lose this team for sure. Tinker now taking out all the vision that OG did just place up. And next item's going to be coming out. Mid one queued up the Nullifier.
Oh, that is
amazing versus Tinker.
So good against Tinker.
Yeah, unable to use that Euro Scepter defensively. Or offensively. Anything else that he's got going on there?
You nullify the Tinker, he literally is out of the fun.
Yeah, he literally can't.
Absolutely out of the fun.
Smoke comes out. OG looking to catch something here. They have to chain Hex Ace perfectly.
It's hard to do so. Stampede's up.
If he gets Lotus Orb too, I know it doesn't dispel the Hex, of course, but it can reflect back the Hex onto the Tinker. Cause a full heap of trouble. Ace has to be careful here. All of OG, they see him now.
Eyes on him. The mass pings come out, but instantly blinks away. He's up on the high ground. They do get the glimpse into position, looking to control him, but he's BKBs. Post the BKB, doesn't get glimpsed. Protects himself, gets out of there. It's BKB charge down, but it's not a dead AM, and that's all Secret care about at this point. Just keeping Ace alive. They know it's hard for OG to take a fight if Ace is there.
They especially right there, he had just purchased the Butterfly. He had no buyback. If he actually could have gotten picked off there, it would have been an absolute disaster there. OG still continuing to be on the aggressive though. Even after these several fights that did not go in their favor.
You know there's a bit of time where that AM doesn't have to be. Doesn't necessarily make things massively easier, but it's something to think about. No-Tail finishes off the Aghanims as well.
More team fight. And what are the other two next big items? Aghanims queued up for Fly. That's going to be a really big one if he can get that.
Or the AoE Nullifier.
AoE Doom, potentially, on the Disruptor if he can get it. He's still halfway there. And yeah, we saw Omni Slash, or Juggernaut did get the level 25 for those +5 Omni Slash strikes.
Oh.
Quite powerful. A DD found for OG. He's bottled up on Rezo. Damage is there if they can catch it. Does Ace have BKB back up? He does now.
Fire Jug complete.
Ace comes in, S4, gets hexed up, forced onto the high ground.
Oh, he'll turn, look towards Ace. Let's get Lotus. Very hard. Still jumps forward, look at the puppy. You have the vision, puppy should fall. But the Stampede, Fada jumps in, gets the two-man who's got, Ace comes in as well. The Static Storm's down, but they've lost No-Tail. Let's Secret, they've got the big kill. And they get more. Rizzo turns towards Fada, jumps him out, but Secret, they're getting the favorable numbers. They've taken down two. The Hex is done from Yapstor, perfectly controlling Resolution. He's been nullified as well. And this is looking pretty grim indeed for OG. There's no buybacks on Rezo, none on No-Tail. S4 getting hexed up, enjoying that +5 Omni Slash from mid one.
Mid one, 21, 4 and 6 on this mid jug.
That's got to be one of the best KDAs for a mid jug.
I haven't seen mid jugs in too long, and he's been playing it very well here. We see the jump come in here, and as soon as Tinker shows his face, Fada goes in. Perfect initiation.
Brilliant stuff. And Ace is always there every time behind him, making sure they can capitalize on the perfect angle with the cleave damage that Fada sets up with that hoop.
No-Tail needs BKB in order to deal with that, but he's a very long ways away. Now
this game may just be over. Jax is getting caught outside of the base. There's still 30 seconds, No-Tail, 45, no lifesteal, and Ace knows it. He's straight on the base, onto those tier 4s. Looking to finish the game off. Pretty sure the GG will come out very shortly as OG. They've got no way to hold this defense. There's no one on the playing field. They're not even buying back.
He buys a Meteor Hammer
He buys the Meteor Hammer. Yapstor, ladies and gentlemen, securing an incredibly high win rate for that item in professional gaming, so the Reddit thinks it's good. And this is the Ancient Falling. GG is called. Team Secret take the win. But what an entertaining back and forth game indeed, and I can't wait for game